Now, in other news tonight, waiting on a deal. New Jersey lawmakers have less than 7 hours to pass their nearly $35 billion budget or risk a government shutdown. Eyewitness News reporter Alicia Nieves joins us now in Trenton to explain what's holding up the vote. Alicia.
Well, Yuki, the answer to that question is pretty easy. There's one bill that's holding up the budget, and the battle over that bill between two lawmakers is making it look very likely that New Jersey will see a government shutdown for the second time in its state's history. The clock is ticking in New Jersey at midnight. If the state legislature cannot gather here and pass a 2018 fiscal year budget, the state government is expected to shut down.
So much is at risk due to some of the worst politics that we have ever seen.
More than 100 people with labor unions and grassroots organizations in the state stood in the State House pleading to the legislature. If a shutdown happens, it would mean state parks and beaches could close this holiday weekend. Come the work week, thousands of state workers could be furloughed, and non-essential state services like renewing your license at the DMV would be halted.
We thought that this was going to be an easy and simple budget that was not going to result in this kind and degree of damage.
Despite a budget without a tax increase, the looming shutdown stems from a showdown between Governor Chris Christie and General Assembly Speaker Vincent Prieto. The two at odds over Governor Christie's controversial Horizon bill. It aims to pull money from a New Jersey nonprofit medical provider to fund addiction treatment. Speaker Prieto refusing to even bring the bill for a vote, fearing it would lead to insurance premium hikes to millions in the state.
It needs to be vetted. That has not been a line in the sand. That is cement in the sand for me.
New Jersey state government, absent something happening in the next 8 hours, is going to shut down. And it will be because of Speaker Prieto.
Yeah, and both the governor and the speaker have been blaming each other all day for the looming shutdown. The governor saying, the speaker promising today there would be a vote on the budget, but quite honestly, not much has changed since yesterday's vote that failed. Reporting live in Trenton, Alicia Nieves, CBS 3 Eyewitness News.
Okay, Alicia, thank you for that.